Hello, ATH Ellers. We're going to be talking about today's topic is tips to prevent caregiver burnout. Again, I'm a provider, but I'm not your provider, so please do not make any changes without checking with your own provider first. So now talking about family caregivers. For most people, they have aides that come into the house, home health aides, and they have nurses and all that too. But you still have the person living in your house. You still have to help out with them. So what are we talking about? Tips to prevent burnout because it's a real issue out there. As the same, the Pew Research Center states that about more than 40 million adult in North America are caring for elderly, chronically ill, or disabled loved one. Alrighty, so about 70% of them, family caregivers, take care of one person over 65 years old, while 22% help to take care of two people, and 7% take care of three or more people. So you can just imagine that all the burden that comes along with it. So whether you really love your family member or not, this is not about whether you love them or not. It's the burden. It's challenges that come along with taking care of family members in the house. Okay, psychologists determine that it's like a debilitating psychological condition brought on by unrelieved stress. It should not be taken lightly. In addition to coping with loved one's illness, this did might also deal with financial burden, pressures, changes in family dynamics, and general disruption in family. It is a recipe for caregiver burnout that would negatively affect anyone's ability to provide good care and potentially place the caregiver's health at risk, and also for the person who's getting the care as well. Already, because it's like unintentional abuse. You're going through all the stress and everything before you know it. You're doing stuff that's not safe for your family members. Okay, so what are some of the symptoms to look for first? All right. Lack of energy, you just don't feel like doing anything, you're doing overwhelming fatigue, you're sleeping too much or sleeping too little, changes in your eating habit, you gaining weight or you're losing weight, feeling of hopelessness, anxiety about the future, depression, mood swings, difficulty coping with everyday things, headaches, stomach aches, just you can't sit there and really determine or really explain your symptoms, lower resistance to illnesses because you're under so much stress, your body immune system is not working as well. All right. So what are some of the tips to prevent it? The most important thing is like knowing about your family members' diagnosis. All right. Look at the prognosis. Also, prognosis meaning what will happen years from now. All right. Let's say if you're taking care of somebody who had a stroke and they can no longer walk, or they need a cane, or they need to change where they live because the bathroom's upstairs and everything else is downstairs, or their house, to get into their house, it takes a couple of stairs to get in, or where you live as a family member, it's not safe for them to live there. So that's something you have to talk to your family member about. Have a family meeting and see what's the best way to help mom or dad. Okay, but some of the ways you can tips for preventing burnout. Of course, it's like ask for help. Needing help doesn't mean that you're a bad caregiver. It just simply means that you cannot take care of it alone. Take care of yourself. Don't skip on your doctor's appointments because you're busy. Exercise, eat well, and get enough rest, enough sleep. Get up at least 15 minutes early every day to, journal, take time with yourself, drink your tea, coffee, or whatever it is you do to make you relax. Journal your feelings and all. Already, make your spouse, you and your spouse, if you and your spouse go out, have a dinner here and there. You can also have like a nice little picnic in the living room anywhere. Doesn't have to be anything expensive. Take long baths. All right. And fine if you need to speak to, especially if it's like getting to a point where you feel like you want to hurt yourself or hurt your family members. That's when you really need to talk to your doctor about it. Try to stay organized. Ask for help. Ask the healthcare provider for resources to see if you need respite care, if there's a nursing home around where you can drop your mother or your parents off for like a weekend or so, or maybe you can call a nursing agency that it can provide respite care, because you don't need them all the time. You just need them when you're not there. Also, you have some family members who can also help out with they can get paid for taking care of their own family members, so you can get benefits and all that. So that's very important. So take your time, take a break, try to get enough support. You can go to your church group, your synagogue, or your mosque, wherever it is, a community resource, your neighborhood government offices that can give you resources so you can get the help that you need, or your doctor's office too, social service offices. They can give you all the information that you need. But most important thing, take time for yourself, so that way you take care of yourself. A healthier you will be a healthier relative. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, just leave them below and I'll respond to it. You stay healthy and stay safe. Bye bye now.